The Premier League returns after the first international break of the season, and for Chelsea that means a trip to the West Midlands to take on a Wolverhampton Wanderers side looking for their first win. Wolves show 4 changes to the side that lost at Goodison Park before the break. Jesus Vallejo is in for the suspended Willy Bolly. Elsewhere, Johnny, Diogo Jota and João Moutinho replace Bennett, Vinagre and Cutrone. Changes in personnel and formation for the Blues. We believe it's a 3-4-3. Tony Rudiger returns after a 5-month absence with a knee injury. Marcos Alonso and Willian make their first starts of this season. Tammy Abraham is looking to become just the 3rd player aged 21 or under to score in 3 straight Premier League games. His touch came off Traore. That'll be a corner if it goes. It has. Everything about Traore is quick, even when the ball spins off his boot. Mount again the man to take it, even though Willian's on the field today. Tony Rudiger always a threat from these kind of situations. It's in towards Rudiger, who helped it on.
And the near post.
And it grazed the side netting on its way through. Last touch was off a Wolves man.
Tony Rudiger makes a great run to the near post. He just catches, I think, Traore on the leg as it's going towards the goal and goes off for another corner.
Straight off the training ground this. Needed a better touch from Mount though. Break for a shot here.
Oh,
a good way out. Oh my goodness me! That is extraordinary from Fikayo Tomori. What a way to score your first Chelsea goal. He might never get a better one. Half an hour of a very dull game has just been illuminated by 21-year-old centre-half Fikayo Tomori, who's just scored a goal he could barely have dreamed possible.
I'm absolutely lost for words. I mean, he had no right to score from that, but that is a quality strike. He doesn't try to belt it. He really just places it and phases it into that far corner.
In the final hour of this match. Shoot is the cry when Fikayo Tomori gets the ball. He's played it into Mount instead. And was there a touch on Mount there? It doesn't matter. It's 2-0. It's Tammy again. And he has equalled that record. 3 straight Premier League games in which he scored. Chelsea have got 2 in a couple of minutes. Smiles in the sunshine at Molineux.
Yes, and the crowd are really enjoying this now, the Chelsea people that have made the trek up to Molineux. And again, for me, it was a penalty anyway, had Tammy not finished it. First touch from Mason Mount is superb, but it falls to Tammy, 6 yards out, and doesn't hesitate and slides it into the net past Rui Patricio. And again, from nowhere, we find ourselves 2-0 up, and it's 2 youth team products that have got the goals.
Now Willian. Knock and run. He's done brilliantly. Got away from Cody second time round, hit the cross in first time. It's up into the air off Neves' boot. Vallejo got his head to it. Chelsea keeping the pressure on. Jorginho looking deep. Vallejo again met it in the air, only as far as Alonso though. Back in from him to Abraham! 3-0. Tammy at the double again. This is quite incredible stuff from the Chelsea number 9. What a start to the season for him. What a first half for the Blues at Molineux. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, Chelsea 3.
This is a magnificent ball in from Alonso, and good forward play from Tammy Abraham. Gets in front of the defender, but he's still got plenty to do. Great powerful header into an area which Rui Patricio can't get to. And we find ourselves 3-0 up. Fantastic forward play. I said earlier, Matt, you know, you give him the supply in them sort of areas, he will hurt defenders, and he's proven that in his last 5 minutes.
They begin their Europa League group stage campaign on Thursday. Braga here is their first game. Here's Abraham. Looking for his hat-trick. Tammy Abraham!
Oh, what a goal.
You just never doubted it. As soon as he got in the position, with the confidence that he's got, the quality that he's shown, it seems certain that for the 4th time today, Rui Patricio will be picking the ball out of his net.
This is a fantastic ball in, but he's still got plenty to do. But he just stops Conor Cody here. Then he goes again. And Cody can't move his feet quick enough. He's still got plenty to do because the angle favours Rui Patricio. But he sells a dummy here to Conor Cody and fizzes it into that far corner. And even the goalkeeper of Rui Patricio's quality can't get anywhere near it. That's as good a hat-trick as you'll see.
Here's Mount, can he get on the end of this? He's round the goalkeeper, Mason Mount! Oh, it should have been 5. The angle was against him in fairness, but given his start to the season, he would have expected to make the net bulge.
Well, first of all, what a great little ball this is round the outside from Jorginho. I think Rui Patricio's favourite here, but he's slow off his line. Mason Mount skips past him here. I think even though the angle is against him, you would expect Mason Mount to hit the target here and finish this off.
Chance here though, it's into the side net from Cutrone. He says there was a touch from a Chelsea man.
It's a good first touch, gets it out of his feet, strikes it with his left foot there, but well, there was a deflection. I mean, Kurt Zouma just got across there.
Swinger from Moutinho this time, another great delivery, Kepa can't hold on, and it is 4-1. Saiss in there claiming it. And Wolves, well, is it a consolation or is it the start of an unlikely comeback?
Unfortunately, it looks like it comes off Tammy. Maybe it's coming out of the goal. I'm not quite sure if this will be an own goal.
Barkley away from Neves.
Great run.
Carried on his run and got it back from Mount. Batshuayi's in the middle. Michy Batshuayi straight at Patricio, who saved it more by luck than judgment.
Yeah, you made the point earlier, he's desperate to get on the score sheet, as all strikers are when you're 4-1 up, and he had an opportunity there. Patricio did really well, tried to get the rebound, but Patricio just got up in front of him.
Shota. Just over 5 minutes plus stoppages left. Doherty in behind here. Good save, Kepa. Rebounds in though. And Cutrone does have his first Wolves goal. 4-2.
Yeah, again, the runner Doherty gets in behind Alonso here. It's a great strike, initially well saved by Kepa, but Cutrone following like all strikers should do and taps in as an easy rebound, and all of a sudden with 6 minutes to go we find ourselves 4-2, and it might be a nervy last 6 minutes for us.
Batshuayi. This time he gives it to Mount. Is he going to get his customary goal? Mason Mount, yes he is. Thank you very much, and good night. 5-2, Mount again.
Magnificent feet from Mason Mount. He goes to face to go out on the outside on his left foot, cuts in on his right. Fikayo, no chance, bends it in past Rui Patricio. That is job done.
It's a lovely pass from Batshuayi, but he still had plenty to do here, Mount. He's so confident in front of goal, though.
And again, it's a youth team product.
It is a magnificent result for Chelsea, who have blown Wolves away here. They've beaten them by 5-2. Tomori with his first for the club, Abraham with his first Chelsea hat-trick, and Mason Mount right at the end. The kids are all right. Final score, Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, Chelsea 5.